Hello guys, I'm Mechanic Bright. Today I'm gonna show assembly 1516 for the escape cylinder block. Some of the engine has problem, cylinder water leaking to the cylinder block, and then misfire, and then engine light on sometimes. When we place the new shot block, we needed to transfer all accessory parts, oil pump, and even all of extra accessory parts. First, install oil pump to the new cylinder block, and then it has three different type of length oil pump bolt, and attach the hand tighten evenly, and then tighten the two-stage oil pump sequence. First one through the 1, 2, 3, 6, 18-inch pound, and then next one through the 8 and 97-inch pound. This video is just demonstration. This shop block is used one. I didn't clean it up totally, so I just show how to reassemble cylinder block. Keep watching. Next step, we install the new rear main seal. Rear main seal comes with a aligned plastic tool. Just slide in and then hand tighten evenly, and then tighten the 89-inch pound star pattern. It doesn't need any apply oil in oil seal leak area. Do not lubricate. Just slide in, tighten the top. Workshop says upside down and install a front oil pump and the crank seal, but it's up to you. My case much easier stand up shop block and install both, but whatever, up to you. And the next step is the oil pan time, and we need back to the oil pepper and then oil pickup tube, oil strainer tube, and this picture is oil pepper plate and an oil tube strainer, and then install the port, and then you need to put the back oil pan. It's a 35mm silicone bead around the oil pan, and then put the back onto the shop block, and then tighten the star patterns sequence, and then tighten all oil pan bolt. And one thing is, you can see the arrow marks and cylinder block and the rear side oil pan edge is straight. This matching to the transmission, so evenly straight, and you can make sure tighten all bolt. After installation oil pan, we need to back to the flex plate flywheel, and it's torque sequence 133-inch pound, 18 foot-pound, 22 foot-pound, and plus 90 degrees using the new bolt. Install oil cooler housing, and then gasket is reusable, and a 41 foot-pound oil filter, and also thermostat housing and 44 stud and 17 foot-pound nut. It's time to put the cylinder head back on. Workshop says first we set the number 1 cylinder top dead center, and then put the cylinder head. But my case, it doesn't matter. Install all the cylinder crank bolt, and then turning the crankshaft to 270 degrees, and that means cylinder number 1 cylinder top dead center slightly 1 inch down. Install the new cylinder head gasket, and before you guys put the cylinder head gasket on, you guys make sure all cylinder block side and the cylinder back side dowel pin does not comes with a new cylinder, so sometimes transfer dowel pin, and you can order the new pin as well. When I dropped the engine and this assembly, engine assembly, I found so many injectors seized onto the cylinder head. It has a special tool, sliding hammer and a holding injector tool. But this one is a special tool, and then holding the top side the injector and then slide upward and then remove the injector. But I think it's half percent is injector seized. It's you can use the flyer and the vice grip try to remove it, but seize it totally and then remove the cylinder head and then punch the backward like this video and then remove the injector. It doesn't matter, injector is not much expensive. Once the seize and then some kind of plastic side damaged, you guys replace the auto injector. This one is brushy and then clean the injector hole. Now clean the thoroughly clean the cylinder head surface and then put the cylinder back on cylinder block. Line up the cylinder head onto the dowel pin and then using the new cylinder bolt and then we tighten the specific sequence. First stage is the 44 inch-pound, one through the 10 or cylinder head bolt, and the second stage is the 133 inch-pound, and third stage is 26 foot-pound, and fourth stage is 90 degree more, and the five stage is 90 degree torque more. When you install crank front side seal, it doesn't have exactly installation special tool. Carefully inside seal lip does not crook and then pushed in evenly, and then using the 38th socket and then start slightly tapping the socket and then line up the correctly. Next is a water pump and coolant pump, and using the new gasket. And some of 1516 coolant pump, there are sign of coolant leaking. That case, just replace new one coolant pump and attach evenly hand tighten all over bolt and then tighten the sequence 89 or 89 inch-pound all over other bolt. Once the snug down the torque 89 inch-pound, install timing tensioner. Intake camshaft and exhaust camshaft installation. Next, do not confuse backside magnet front wheel and then exhaust side. It has high pressure fuel pump drive rope. That is exhaust side, and then intake side doesn't have. This direction, when you see the like this, exhaust side rope, and then number one cylinder rope, and then 45 degree upward inside work, and then intake side also number one cylinder rope, and then inside cam rope. Exhaust intake camshaft cap, it has own place, do not mix it up. And when you change the camshaft or cylinder head, we need to adjust the valve clearance. Just replace the cylinder shock block, just transfer all of cylinder head part. Cylinder camshaft cap, it has initialized number and alphabet, and the exhaust number ABCD, and the intake 1, 2, 3, 4. So mega cap and before the put the mega cap, it has a sealant onto the cylinder head and like this. I put all camshaft cap previous its own place. It has a specific mark. I already told you 1, 2, 3, 4 ABCD, and then evenly tightened all of the camshaft cap and cap bolt, and evenly hand tight, and also using the ratchet, and then evenly all of camshaft cap bolt. After I hand tighten camshaft cap bolt, we need the specific sequence or stage tighten camshaft cap bolt. I attached the picture end of this procedure, and one cap bolt 1 through 16, 62 inch-pound, 1720 mega cap, 89 inch-pound, and next stage 3 1 to 16 and 45 degree more, and a 17 18 cap mega cap bolt 70 degree more, and then 19 20 mega cap bolt 53 degree more. Make sure mega cap put the back onto the cylinder head, and then between mega cap and cylinder head it has O-ring is present. Install the new O-ring. This O-ring oil pressure goes through the VCT solenoid. When you install camshaft seal, it has a special tool, but I can install without a special tool. Just tap in around and evenly tighten it, even surface from the mega cap surface. After installation camshaft, and then slightly rotate the camshaft, the exhaust and intake, and then install camshaft hold tool and then get into the slot. Make sure intake VCT cam gear and intake to the intake side, and the exhaust side also slightly time mark position is different. Just hand tighten and U-bolt, and also exhaust side timing marker slightly different from intake, and then also slide in and then hand tighten a camshaft VCT cam gear bolt. Put special tool on to the VCT cam gear, and then we need a specific torque frequency. Attach the timing peg special tool, hold the crankshaft, and then crank slightly, and then number 1 is in the top dead center. Also needed to hold the crankshaft and using the special tool, and insert to the flex plate and hold the crankshaft. Next time to tighten camshaft phaser and VCT cam bolt, and then once installed the camshaft phaser tool and the back side of camshaft holder tool, and then tighten the 18 foot-pound, and then remove tool and the mold 75 degree. After remove special tools back and forth, and then you guys make sure install timing camshaft timing tool, and then VCT holding tool. It goes smoothly into the slot. It doesn't get into special tool onto the slot. We need to reset again. Tighten the VCT unit cap bolt 142 inch-pound, and then next put the timing tool again. We need to set the timing belt. put the back crank gear and release timing tensioner and the rocket, and I using the rivet and sometimes nail. Install the tying belt, bottom of crankshaft first, and then counterclockwise, intake and exhaust side. Remove a tensioner locking pin. Once the remove tensioner locking pin, install crank pulley. It has a hole. Look at that inside, slightly kind of scale hole. This one is a line special crankshaft pulley hold tool. So this install the first crankshaft hold tool onto the crankshaft sensor install place, and then tighten special tool, and then slide in crankshaft pulley, and this hole goes slide in and attach the tool onto the hole. It is very important to set the timing and also tighten crankshaft pulley bolt. Now install all of the timing tool onto the engine and a camshaft and release timing tensioner, and then using the new bolt crankshaft pulley bolt, tighten the first as much as you can, just hand tighten. And now we set the crankshaft hold tool onto the flex plate area, and then it's critically important, tighten the crankshaft pulley bolt 74 and the 90 degree and the 60 degree more. Now remove all of the timing tool, with the cam tool. Now it's a crankshaft hold tool and a crankshaft pulley tool, and then everything tool remover, and then rotate crankshaft 2 revolution, not exact 2 revolution, 1 full turn and then more turn to camshaft sprocket pre-safety 11 o'clock, and then reset the timing tag tool beside the engine cylinder block, and then it touched and stop point, that means number 1 cylinder top dead center, and then insert this camshaft tool smoothly goes in. It's perfect timing square. It does not goes in this one, you guys match and reset the time again. Don't forget the service plug bolt 177 inch-pound. Make sure O-ring is good at the oil line for high pressure fuel pump. This match high pressure fuel pump drive cap. And apply the sealant and then tighten in specific torque 97 inch-pound. And also install vacuum pump cap. That's 89 inch-pound. Install all of accessory part, oil separator, and oil pressure switch, and crank sensor, and thermostat housing. Now install engine mount bracket and 41 foot-pound and a timing cover. Install valve cover with a new gasket. You guys apply some silicone edge of the valve cover gasket, and now I'm showing all of torque spec. This one, oil pressure switch, thermostat housing, etc. Even knock sensor. Install intake manifold assembly. Mixed 10 millimeter 8 millimeter bolt and 89 inch-pound, and then a CAC in a cooler system and also 89 inch-pound. Slightly different 1.6 1.5. So later 1.5 is doesn't have the exhaust manifold just into the turbocharger onto the cylinder head. I just explained some of the tip of the install injector. A new injector comes with the O-ring or of sealing and Teflon seal, but we have a special tool resealing and install injector direct system. But you guys don't have injector tool. Just reuse old injector seal. It's fine. If you order the new injector, it comes with all of sealing. You guys don't worry about that. Just install injector onto the rail like this, and then install also wire kit assembly, and then install injector and injector rail together. It goes down. The 10 millimeter bolt. And then torque down. Next, we need to install high pressure pump assembly. You guys rotate the crankshaft and look at the camshaft lobe. It's kind of flat position, bottom dead center, and then install tap it, and then install a high pressure pump assembly with a new bolt. Tighten the fuel pipe flare nut and 15 foot-pound. And then there are so many parts still left. Cam sensor and a VCT solenoid, throttle body, vacuum pump, block heater, and a turbocharger, oil supply, return tube, etc. I didn't take video installation of all of the accessory part. Rest of accessory part is not that hard to installation, so you guys can refer workshop manual. Also, I'll leave the comment and talk specification and explain over this video.